Welcome to Fresh Music Freaks Radio, your online source for upfront music and industry news, music festival, and in-depth interviews. I'm a freak. Are you?
Hello, this is Nadine here with Fresh Music Freaks, sitting down with Andrew Rayel. He's a DJ and producer in the trance world, and not only is he our favorite Moldovan DJ, but he's the label head of In Harmony, and he's the man behind Find Your Harmony radio show. So welcome back to New York City. I'm glad to welcome you here. How are you?
Thank you so much for having me. I'm very good. I'm super excited for everything that's coming up. Super excited about the weekend that just passed. I was super lucky to partner up with Insomniac and Dreamstate to host my own stage at EDC Las Vegas for one day, and I put together a great lineup of my friends, not just DJs. They're all my friends and good colleagues. I had Ruben Durant, David Gravel, Space Corps, Andrew Bayer, Mark Sixma, Marlo, Cosmic Gate, and myself. Everybody did great. It was massive, lots of people. So yeah, exciting times.
Very good. And I saw some of the videos from my friends on Snapchat. I had some serious FOMO now being there. But how was that, being able to curate your own full lineup and have a stage to yourself for an entire day?
Well, I'll have to say it's one of my, probably the biggest highlight of this year for me, but also probably one of the biggest things in my career so far. And obviously it was a lot of work. It was pretty hard to put everything together, to make everything happen. But with the help of Insomniac and the Dreamstate guys, which is pretty much the biggest trance brand in the United States, we managed to do this, and it was a big success. The stage was full from the beginning all the way till 5:30. Like, there were thousands of people at 5:30 in the morning, and I was very happy. I mean, it was a very successful night. Find Your Harmony at EDC. What else can we do?
I know you gotta go the next step, right?
Yeah,
Take it international.
Always becomes bigger and harder, and of course, yeah.
Yeah, it's a challenge. Speaking of Find Your Harmony, I actually really love that title. That's super cool.
Yeah.
Have you found your harmony?
I did find my harmony. That's why the label is called In Harmony, which is, musically speaking, metaphorically and speaking, obviously there's still more room to find harmony, in life, in art in general. There's many aspects of finding your harmony, in your family, having kids, being in that moment and place in your life where you're absolutely happy with everything and you have realized all your goals and everything. So you're, in that space and moment, and I'm still super young, so therefore I have lots of time to make that happen.
Yes, we're actually the same age.
Oh, there you go.
So your music is obviously like a huge passion to you. We can definitely tell by your music itself.
Right.
So when you get into the studio, where does your mind go? How do you get inspired to come up with new tracks?
It's absolutely always different. I made this whole system for myself that helps me produce music faster. Like, when I started making music, obviously I didn't have many shows, maybe 1 or 2 shows a month, and I would have the whole day in the studio. I could spend weeks in the studio, and I would not, come up with a plan for the day. I would just go into the studio and see what's gonna happen. And obviously that would make the whole process way slower, way longer. And even though I ended up creating some great tracks, but most of them were very well thought, and it took a lot of time to make those tracks. Nowadays, it's I have way less time because of all the shows. We do 3, 4, up to 5 shows a week, and with all the traveling and everything, I've came up with this system where I have a technical day, where I work only on technical stuff like making sounds, snares, kicks, drums, finding strings, pianos, and just organizing into folders and labeling everything to the max. Like, this is the kicks that I like or that I've created and I like, and the strings, pianos, everything that makes it easier on my creative day when I just think about melodies and concepts and stuff like that. I don't have to spend an hour looking for that perfect kick or bass line or stuff like that. I already have my favorite ones, and it's super fast to put all the elements together. And obviously we're a result of everything we see, we think, we listen, and all of that influences my creativity and all the movies I'm watching, all the places I'm traveling and seeing, and all the people I meet. That all comes into my music. So if I have a bad day or a bad week or month, it'll probably be a sad song or something very emotional. If I have a happy day or a happy week, probably something banging and energetic. It's all about those moments that come together to the studio. The moments, yeah. There you go. So my last album.
Yes, indeed. We're definitely happy that you find the inspiration, that you're able to make these tracks. But what if you weren't a DJ and producer? What career path would you have taken?
Well, that's a very hard question, because I'm so deep into this, I can't imagine myself being or doing something else. But I guess something also related to art, or something very creative, or something also very close to music. If not like producing music, but being a manager in A&R at a label, or something like that, which is still super weird for me, because creating the music, that's the thing that I always wanted to do, and I can't see myself stopping doing it.
Oh, we're definitely glad that you got into this industry. We love your music, of course.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Now, I have a question. I ask this to every trance producer, because you all seem to have a different perspective on the answer to this.
What is trance?
What does trance mean to you? Yes.
Well, I think in general, I'm a musician, and my opinion is that we should always put music first, and we should always think about music first and then the genres. Obviously trance is one of my favorite genres of music, but in general I always think about music and what does music mean to me. It's either trance, or it's classical music, or it's anything else. And music for me is that moment in time, in space, in the universe, where I feel those great emotions. And for some people, the same moment or the same track or the same melody can bring different types of emotions, which you can see even during my sets. When I play a song, there's a person that jumps and goes crazy, there's another person that cries, there's another person that is sad, another person that make you happy or sad, or just make you feel something. That is music to me, and trance obviously goes under the same description for me.
Yes. So, see, for me, and I get exactly what you're saying with the crowd, everybody has a different emotion, and that's what I love about trance personally, is the journey. So, speaking of journeys, you've already played across the world this year. So, where else can we catch you in 2019?
Well, obviously, summer is the festival season. A lot of European festivals. I'm going to be playing Tomorrowland again. I'm going to be joining Armin van Buuren on his ASOT stage over there. And then there's a bunch of European festivals in so many countries over there. I'm going to be also coming in between a little bit to US. We're already planning the next Find Your Harmony show. It's going to be in Asia. And I think right after that, we're gonna do our best to come back with Find Your Harmony solo show to the United States. So there's loads of space for us to grow, not just the Find Your Harmony shows, but my solo shows that I do in different clubs, festivals and stuff like that. So make sure to follow my music and schedule, and you can find me. It's even hard to say where I'm gonna be in 1 month. I know I'm playing New York and Chicago this weekend, then I have a show back home. After that, I need to look it up.
I know, I was looking at your schedule and I was like, wow, you're all over the place.
Yeah, well, that's the best thing, that we do shows all over the world.
Yeah, you gotta do it, gotta keep yourself busy, right?
Yep.
It's been a tremendous year for you already. You've had, remixes and releases already.
Right.
So what else can we see from you, expect from you in 2019?
Well, I'm working really hard on my label in Harmony Music. I'm signing a lot of tracks. I have already a few favorite artists on the label that are very consistent, and they send music very consistently, and we respect them and we try to help them to get to the next level. I'm talking about guys like Huseman, Courtney Morgan, Chakison, Walkboy, Bogdan Vixen, Key Player. These are the guys that release tracks on In Harmony constantly. So I'm trying to help them as well, but bring some of them on tour with me. Obviously, Find Your Harmony, we just passed the episode number 150. So we're on the way to the big number 200, and we're gonna plan something around that, a couple of bigger shows, and obviously my music as well. The upcoming single is a collaboration with Halian, one of the beautiful voices in the trance music, and the track is called Take All of Me. It's gonna be released in June, I believe. So it was premiered at EDC this weekend. Can't wait to show it to the entire world.
I'm definitely excited for that one too. Well, I just want to say thank you again, Andrew. Thank you for sitting down with me.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
You're not gonna hear the handshake, but
yeah, you guys won't hear the handshake, but it happened.
Yeah.
This is Nadine from Fresh Music Freaks signing out. You guys have a great day.